Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lecture, we have configured Bootstrap 5, Pop.js and jQuery into our application, and we also changed the way of serving CSS in layout. In this video, we will add header and footer partials into our applications. So, to do that, first open a project folder, create a new folder inside the view directory, and name it as shared. Now in shared, we need to create two partials, one with name header and other with name footer. You can see here that these file names start with an underscore character. So any file in Rails which start with an underscore character known as partial template. Partials are a way of breaking the rendering process into more manageable chunks. Partials allow you to extract pieces of code from your templates to separate files and also reuse them throughout your template. And we will see that going throughout the course, we will see that how we are using partial, because with Ajax we mostly make use of such partials. So let's first add some content to our header.html.erb partial. I'm not writing header from scratch. Instead, I will use navigation bar from Bootstrap. So let's open the getbootstrap.com. Sorry, go to the docs, search for navbar here. You can see we will only copy this navbar and we'll paste this into our header.html.tr. And now we will write, sorry, you can see this is the content navigation bar. And now write something in footer. Let's create a footer. Take, you can add some bootstrap classes here. Let's add class empty5, that is give margin from top, empty from for margin top, and we'll add bg primary for some background color for the footer, and then we will add some padding or content that we will add p3, and then we will add some container class here, on container fluid we will add container only, then add a row class, then add a tip class call lg12. Now add a simple text here, that is h1 text white, and write here like yeah. So we have created a simple footer here, and this is the header we copy from getbootstrap.com. Now it's time to, now let's come to the page. When you refresh it, you will see nothing here, and so we are ready with our header and footer partials. Now it's time to render these partials. So we will add this at body. Header must be rendered before this yield command. This yield is to render the template code, like whatever the template has been written by the controller whenever requested. So this yield will render that code. So we will render header over all of our templates code. So we will render header here at render share header. Let's refresh the page. You can see render here. But now you can see that navigation bar, home, some drop down and this form, but we don't need these text and this form here. So let's uh, customize the header. At the place of navigation bar, you can write some custom name here. Let's add Ajax demo app. We will add remove this hash and add a slash. So whenever you click on this will redirect you on root path. Then the slash, and we don't need this link, we don't need this drop down, and well, we don't need this form as well. So now refresh our page and you can see that it has only two links, but this does not looks very cool. So I'm adding some primary background here. So remove this bg light with bg primary and be navbar light with navbar dark, and let's refresh the page. Okay, so you can see here Ajax demo app and home. Same for the footer, and footer must be at the bottom of the page. So we need to render this below the yield tag, that is render shared and footer. Save it, refresh the page. Nothing happen here. Oh, this is the mistake that I have added PG here rather than BG. So let's make it BG primary and you will see everything here. Okay, so this is the footer. Now you can one can think that why footer is at the middle of the page or just a little short from the top. So you can fix that footer at the bottom of the page using some CSS styles, but I'm not doing that because that is not the purpose of this series. In the next lecture, we will add some style to the home page and then we will go switch to our main purpose, that is the Ajax. So I'm not adding any custom styles to the footer here, and in the next lecture I will add some custom styles to custom bootstrap components to home page content, and then you will see that as the page fill with some content, footer goes down at the bottom of the page. So in this lecture, you have seen that how we can create headers and footers. So in the next lecture, we will customize our home page. So meet you there. Thanks for watching.